It's showtime.
BS and Beer Media in association with this TWF TV, the podcasting network. We present to you the Frenemies Fantasy Football Podcast.
Welcome into the show. It's the Frenemies Fantasy Football Podcast. I am Dale. With me, as usual, my frenemy Tim. What's going on, man?
What's going on, Dale? I got a hat on for you today.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're normally wearing the hat, but
Mhm.
I decided I was gonna pull off some gear for you. A little bit of swag over here with the
Oh, my
championship
God.
belt on one side. Little Rock championship belt. Got the Green Bay hat on and Green Bay shirt on. I don't always rock all my Green Bay stuff. This is about all I got. So yeah, dude.
Oh, Tim, you're terrible. Terrible on a week where our teams meet in the coldness of the place called Green Bay in the neighborhood to play some backyard football. It's gonna be cold. So
New Orleans people ain't used to no cold like that.
We ain't coming, Tim. We ain't coming. We ain't coming. We ain't coming.
We ain't doing that.
Y'all
great.
sit out there, y'all watch y'all team play in the freaking cold.
Hey.
We're gonna sit our behinds in the dome.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
controlled climate. Like
I've
God
never
intended it to be.
I've never actually been there. So yeah, I'm sure it's blast, but
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I'd go to Green Bay, not for a cold weather game though. Like, nah, screw that. Especially if
Yeah.
my team sucks. No, man. You give me free tickets, I wouldn't go.
Really? You ride with me. We got free tickets and riding with Tim. No?
No. You're talking about torture right now.
My house.
The reason why it's torture is because it's that time of year, Tim.
Mm-hmm.
It is that time of year. Hopefully we're all experiencing it. Because if you're not, it sucks for you really bad right now. But yeah, it's the
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
That's right. Talking about the playoffs, Tim. Let's look at this Little Rock Dynasty League here, where my team's going up against Chris. Your team going up against Fred. You can see the projections there. Tim, you are favorite by a good amount there. I am narrowly a underdog, but listen, my team is outmanned, outgunned. Okay, I already know it is. How do you feel about your matchup here? Oh, Tim, you muted.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
There you go.
I was busy over here when you're pulling the slide out. Look, man, you've been talking about how you are in the bottom tier of the list around here, but the truth is you're in the top 4 of the playoffs here, Dale.
Yeah, I had a lucky game where my defense showed up.
Yeah.
And won me this game. That's what happened, Tim. Let's be honest here. Anytime I win, that's what happens. My defense shows up, everybody pitches in, and we get a win.
You got my team up here. This is my team.
Yeah, this is your team,
right? Yeah.
Because I'd ask you about your team, and then your mic was on mute.
Well, yeah. Well,
Okay,
I know what you're trying to do, though. You're trying to get me to curse myself. All right, I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to say how I'm going to beat Fred or not beat Fred, because it'd be cursing myself no matter what I do. Right? It's going to be a good game. It's me and Fred. All right, and I know I can't mess up Fred too bad because he's got a twin brother, right? Them twin brothers, they stick together.
Oh
All
yeah.
right. So like
Yeah.
you mess one of them up too bad, you'd have to talk to both of them.
That's it. That's it. All right. So let's look at your matchup here. You going up going to use Bo Nix versus Joe Burrow, and yeah, you got Gibbs with all the work in Detroit right now, and also Zach Charbonnet, who's been having all the work
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
Seattle.
Yeah. I'm going with Bo Nix instead of Mahomes this week, dude.
Yeah. Mahomes is we're gonna talk about that in the entry
Okay.
section here, but we'll
Yeah.
get to him. So yeah, I don't blame you there for that.
Yeah. Drake London, spreading the ball around. Monra, of course, Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah.
I got kind of lucky on these 4 wide receivers. So I've had a pretty good wide receiver core all year. Now
Hey, real quick, kind of off the subject a little bit.
okay.
Talk to me a little bit about Drake London. How do you feel owning him on your fantasy team? Do you think that he's been a bust of a player?
Well, I think Cousins the last 5 weeks he's thrown I think it was 9 interceptions, right?
Yes.
Over the last 5 weeks, dude. And of course, any wide receiver is dependent on the passer, but I want to see what happens with what's his name, the rookie they drafted. I'm getting a Dale moment right here. I got him in the other league.
You talk about Penix Jr.?
Yeah, Michael Penix Jr.
Right. Uh-huh.
So that this week will be nice to see that. But dude, I don't know.
I mean, you've had Drake London since he's been drafted.
Yeah.
So I mean, do you think he's been a bust in your estimation, or?
I don't call him a bust, man. He's been reliable. I mean, especially this year. Last year, I don't think I played him very much. This year he's been pretty good. But of course, that was with the new system coming in.
Yeah.
Well, who was their coach last year? He got fired. Run heavy dude.
Doesn't matter. Arthur Smith. That's his name.
Arthur Smith. Yeah. So as soon as he got out of there, all of a sudden, here we are. Things are popping on the passing side. They got so many passing weapons. I don't know why they don't do anything outside of that.
Okay.
It
was nice to get your thoughts about that, because I had an argument with somebody about this.
Oh, you set me up.
It's just an unbiased opinion. That's all it is. I'm going to clip it.
All right.
And send it to you.
Yeah, I get a knock on my door from somebody that Dell done pissed off. And he's like, "How you doing with Dell, Tim?" And look, dude, I'm gonna be fighting some twins and whatever dude you're arguing with too.
That's right.
Man, I tell you what. So,
but in news too, regarding your team, I saw Buda Baker sign an extension with the Cardinals.
Yeah,
this was a guy I thought was like on the way out.
I think he's 28.
He's an extension.
I think he's like 28, isn't he? I think he's.
Apparently, I was wrong about that. So,
yeah, he might be younger. He might be 26 or something. Let me look. Yeah, he's 28. He's 28 years old. So he's got 4 years left really 2 before I'm done with him. But I like to trade him 2 years before they start declining. Typically, DBs decline at 32 years old. So you want to trade her at 30. So,
okay.
But yeah, dude. Yeah, I've done combed the waiver wire. I've got the rest of season stuff. I got all the best guys I can get. Every week I go through, do the waiver wire stuff, pick up all the best guys that I can get without burning my waiver priority, and then using that waiver priority for in case something happens next week if I make it.
Yeah, got you.
So, yeah, dude, it is a tactic managing that waiver wire, dude.
It is. It is.
You want to be above the teams that are in the playoffs with you.
Yeah.
So you can pick up that one dude.
Yeah. But unless you're desperate like me, and you can't do that no more, and you got to go pick up guys.
yeah. Pick up somebody. You've been following my list. I see you picking up the dudes I put off on the sheet over here on the slides.
If you're talking about your list from today, no, I
Oh,
did not
yeah.
look at your list at all today.
Well, I purposely did my waivers before I put my list on the slides.
Okay,
I went
yeah.
through and did all my moves before I put them on the slides. I'm not going to share with you my crap until after I'm done doing what I need to do for my team.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
But we're in the playoffs together in 2 different leagues, man. Both the Dynasty leagues.
Yeah, both the leagues we're in playoffs. And this is my matchup up against Chris, who has the 3 running backs of Barkley, Kyron Williams, and Tyler Algier. Oh, don't forget he's got Davante Adams, who absolutely went nuclear last week. Hopefully he doesn't do that this week. Do you think it's possible that he can do that again this week?
Davante Adams?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. So
Okay.
we'll see. We'll see what happens. I do have they've got Rodgers on the quarterback this week.
Yeah.
So, but Rodgers is probably going out there trying to prove that he can still do some stuff. So whatever team he wants to go to next season is still interested. What does Davante Adams' contract look like though? Is he stuck with? I'm pretty sure the Raiders signed him as soon as it was a sign and trade deal. And I think the Raiders signed him, and then when they traded him up to the Jets, I think the Jets ended up taking up that whole contract.
Yeah. So let's see. He signed. Okay, I think he signed his deal back in 2022.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's when he got traded to the Raiders.
So his deal is up in 2026.
Okay.
So let's see.
He's got this season and the rest of this season and next season.
Honestly, like his contract isn't bad for the team at all. Like looking at the dead money, they can get rid of him if they wanted to. Next season and just be out like $8 million in dead money. So if that's what they wanted to do, to start fresh or whatever, could, or else they were looking at about a $38 million cap number, but it's non-guaranteed. All of it's non-guaranteed pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So he's probably not gonna be happy with that. He probably ain't gonna play with that crap.
No. He's probably gonna it might be a thing. They cut him or something, and then him and Rodgers sign at the same place.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm never super worried about the whole Rodgers scenario.
Well, it's every year, bro. So I definitely am not looking forward to will Rodgers come back or not. Screw that.
Same exact crap with Favre, dude. I'm done, dude.
Same crap.
Retire? You're not gonna retire, Favre. Let's go.
Exact same crap.
All
right. So in the BS and Beer Dynasty League, let's see. I am going up against Wayne there, and I am a massive underdog. 193 to 177 projection. And Tim, you're going up against Kellen, another massive projection against Kellen. So I know talking to my cousin Kellen, like before the league started, like, well, after the draft or whatever, we were both saying, man, our running backs suck. I need a running back. Like, he was like, give me one of your running backs. I'm like, you give me one of your running backs. And that's how we were talking, bro. And yeah, it's remarkable for us to get this far without running backs on our team. So yeah, hats off to what Kellen was able to do this year, man. What are you thinking here, Tim?
This is the weird. There you are.
Go ahead.
This is the weird scenario that I'm in. I got Charbonnet on my team on the other league, and then I'm going against Charbonnet. On Kellen's team in this league. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's where fantasy never does you right.
Yes.
So
that's how it goes.
So yeah, man. And I got Sam Darnold going, dude. That's been a surprise pickup right there.
Man, for real. I,
All
I
right.
wish I had him.
Dude, that was I was lucky. I was lucky to grab
Mm,
him up in the waivers for no reason.
yeah.
But my other two are of course Michael Penix and then Kyler Murray, which Murray was supposed to be a top 5 guy this year, but he ain't done none of that.
Yeah.
So um so yeah, one guy I still miss picking up, man. I let him slide. I picked up Brooks, and so I
Yeah,
think we
man.
talked about it last thing. I picked up Brooks instead of Brock Bowers in this league, and regretting that every day.
Yep. Yep. It happens, man. It happens. Oops, wrong game again. So looking at my team there, Jaden Daniels. I'm looking at Rashad White and Jerome Ford starting at running back for me, and I'm praying AK is gonna be okay.
Well, we're gonna bring it up later, and we're gonna talk about Ford later, so y'all should be listening in on that right there.
Yeah,
We're gonna bring him up here in a little while.
That's my team, brother. Little team that could. I think I can, baby.
It's that Ford Ranger. Have you seen that? Pull up. It's a Ford effing Ranger. Like on
Is this
YouTube
like a
videos.
commercial?
No,
Oh, YouTube
no.
video. Okay.
It's just rednecks pulling everything with a Ford effing Ranger. Like your Jerome Ford over here, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's a Ford effing Ranger, and they're pulling like a whole mobile home and down the
Oh, okay.
road. And there's like all these clips of Ford Rangers doing stuff they ain't supposed to be doing. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
All right. Our featured athlete is, of course, Davante Adams, who totally went off. We're needing Davante Adams not to do that today, this week. Okay. Remember, everybody, think about that. Send good thoughts to your boy. All right. But this is what we were expecting to see when Davante Adams got traded to the Jets. It finally happened. So yeah, maybe Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers continue this in another uniform, or is this going to be the last time we see this connection go off like they did?
Dude, I don't know, man. You know, they're probably going to go somewhere together. I'm going to bet money. That's where I get. That's what I bet. They made it a point to get back together this far, so they probably already have a plan. They both already talked, I'm sure. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they go somewhere, where are they going?
I mean, that's a good question. Where would they go? Where would they go?
What's the softest division in the league?
You know,
what?
Place Cleveland.
Cleveland.
You know,
no. Well, there's one division that's way softer than all the rest.
NFC South, of course, it's the worst division in the league.
Yeah, that's where
maybe you come to Atlanta. Atlanta likes hiring old quarterbacks that are broken.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Boom. Boom. Well, Kirk Cousins wasn't broken until he got to Atlanta.
No,
Right.
He torn Achilles, remember?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had the torn Achilles. But that don't take away his throwing motion and all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Tell it to Aaron Rodgers right now.
Okay. All right. Argument. Great argument right there. We'll do it. So,
that's right.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's talk about some injuries, man. We'd had David Montgomery with the MCL sprain. So, likely done until the actual NFL playoffs.
Yeah.
So that's what we're expecting to see here. Patrick Mahomes dealing with the high ankle sprain. We have seen him play with the high ankle sprain before. It probably happened last year.
Did you see it when
not
it was
last year? At least the year before.
Yeah. No, it was last year, and it was about this time last year too. And
Yeah,
he was all taped up like a boot. It was like a boot.
exactly.
Just running on a nub out there.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara is dealing with a groin injury. He caught a touchdown with one hand from Cedric Wilson Jr.
Uh-huh.
And that was a wrap for him after that. But he got it, touchdown, and helped my fantasy team a lot. I appreciate that, AK. Please come back.
Did you see that Mike Evans grab too?
I didn't.
Oh, you gotta look that one up.
This weekend was rough, Tim. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I spent the weekend in Taco Hell.
Oh, eggnog? You had eggnog? Is that what it was? Eggnog and whiskey?
No.
Yeah.
Literally Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Taco Hell.
Taco Hell. All right.
Yeah, Friday. And that whole weekend was terrible, Tim.
Done.
Woo.
Done.
I've never had food poisoning before, but yes, Taco Bell did it to me. So and everybody says it's your fault because you went to Taco Bell. Of course.
Somebody got you out the house. So you text me Sunday morning and you're like, hey man, basically saying no phone call today. I'm feeling sick. And I was like, I'm glad because I am still hungover from going out.
You weren't the first one to get the call, Tim. Church got the call first because I was supposed to work at church.
Oh,
I couldn't do it.
You called in the church. Dang. Wow.
I couldn't do it, Tim. I couldn't.
Wow. Well,
it was a bad weekend, bro.
We watched the Army Navy game together, and then we went out and played pool afterward. Me and my friends, and so like, then you start bumping into people and you've been out a long time, and it's the holidays, and all of a sudden, how it goes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the way life goes sometimes.
Yeah, man. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
All right. Back to these injuries. Trayvon Diggs, broken foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, knee injury. He's going to be out like 8 months. I believe he just came off an ACL injury the previous season too. So that's not good for him. Nick Chubb is the one with the broken foot because he was just taking a handoff, bro. It wasn't a hit. It was non-contact. He just went down.
Dang.
And so, look, the geniuses out there, the injury experts, on the internet, people were saying, he came back too soon from the ACL, and that's why that happened.
Oh, all the people who got their 2 cents.
Yeah. I'm like, how you know that's what happened, bro? How do you know that? You don't know that. Your body overcompensating, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that stuff happens. True.
Yeah.
It happens.
The
but
Browns
you don't know that's what happened there.
Browns ain't
it was not an athletic move. Like he could have been getting out of bed in the morning and that could have happened to him.
The Browns ain't going nowhere anyway, right? They're not going to the playoffs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They got a quarterback. They're sitting Jameis this week.
Sitting Jameis, yep.
Go for that hyphenated name, Robinson, whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
So this is gonna be good for your boy Ford.
I hope so. I mean, look, all I know is Jameis got in there and the offense started producing.
Mm-hmm.
I understand Jameis threw interceptions and lost some games.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, the offense started producing.
Doing something.
You got to take the good with the bad here, folks.
Yeah. We got TJ Watt with his ankle.
Yes, TJ Watt. We'll have to see about that. Joe Mixon dealing with an illness, so he's not practicing today. We'll see if he can play for the game. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Mm-hmm.
Nelson Aguilar still dealing with concussion. George Pickens, the hamstring injury led him to miss the past 2 games. So you definitely got to keep an eye on his practice reports this week, and we'll see if he can start playing. I don't know why I got TJ Watt up there twice.
Because he's got 2 ankles.
Yeah, maybe
left ankle, right ankle. All right, they'll just hit passing out the injuries.
Sincere McCormick, the running back from Vegas, who kind of took over the starting job. Now he's down with an ankle injury. So looks like Abdullah's going to be the guy there. Maybe sprinkle in some Madison. It's a bad situation either way. If you're down there, good luck to you.
If you're down there picking these kind of guys up.
Yeah. I mean, look, I can't look down my nose at anybody. Okay. Running backs.
If you're in the playoffs though, and waivers have already ran, then you need to be picking some of these guys up on our list too, just to keep the next guy down.
Yes.
If you got a guy that's low, pick up a guy that's a little bit better than low. That way you're keeping the other teams around you lower.
Yep.
Yeah.
And finish it off, Geno Smith with the ankle injury, and he was replaced by Sam Howell and did not return. That does not look good for Seattle's hopes and dreams and their offense in general. So,
yeah.
And so these are the guys going out. And now we got to talk about the guys coming back. All right, coming back from injury. Harrison Buckner. He got the start for Kansas City. The talk is that Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown for Kansas City.
Yeah.
He could be back this week. It's possible. So keep an eye out on that. The guard, Kenyon Green, is also coming back. And Dorian Thompson-Robinson will get the start for Cleveland. Quarterback. I think this is the wrong move. I understand why they did it. He's a young guy. You got to just see what he got. Give him one last try out there. But, the offense didn't move until Jameis got the ball. That's all I know. And if I'm a guy that owns wide receiver, what's his name? Judy.
Judy. Yeah.
Judy. If I'm a guy that owns Judy, I am devastated by the Jameis bench and use.
Yeah.
Devastated.
Yeah.
All right. Now, Tim, did you hear about this news?
Okay.
The Giants hired an OnlyFans model to sit behind the Saints bench during the game. We were in New York. Flashed the Saints to distract them during the game.
Wow.
Did you hear about this?
Wow, this is great though.
Yes.
This is funny.
Yes. So this is real deal. Like, these are text messages between them and the OnlyFans model setting this thing up. I don't know how much she got paid to do it, but hey, she did it. And business was done.
Wow. Wow. This is crazy. I did not hear about this because I'm busy looking up like actual football. But but this is hilarious. I love it. Anytime you want to hire an OnlyFans model to sit out here and flash me to distract me from fantasy football, you go right. Just let me know. Let me know what day and time. All that.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Tim. Pack your bags, man. Let's take this flight.
Let's take a beer flight.
Right. Don't say I never took you nowhere, Tim.
Oh yeah, you straight to Taco Hell. We ain't traveling together nowhere, Dale. Me and you always get sick every time you go somewhere. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Man.
We got first up, man. We got the do or the poo.
This is a fitting segment. Maybe might be sponsored by Taco Hell one day. Maybe.
Yeah.
Help your boy out.
Yeah, I like
something for that damn pain.
All
right, Tim.
All right. So
this week.
All right. We suggested last week Matthew Stafford from the Rams, quarterback from the Rams. He got 9.8 points, Dale.
The
So
first week of the quarterbacks. I mean, the playoffs. You get single digits,
dude. Terrible. Terrible. Now, this next one, we did have, there should be an asterisk next to his name, but we did have a statement on there. We said if Isaac Orlando, whatever,
yes,
if he does not play, this is the guy to pick up. And it was a Thursday night game. We warned you ahead of time, but Patrick Taylor did not play at all for San Francisco on Thursday night of last week, and Isaac Garando or whatever his name is did play. So
as well in the lineup. Yeah.
So we didn't. That was a goose egg right there. But there was a statement in there that we had to savor. I don't know if that's exactly a poo, but we'll leave it out for the dictator Dale to say. No freebies around here. There are no freebies when it comes to Tim and Dale. So he will roast me any moment he could get. All right. I could be in the school pickup line to pick up my kids, and Dale's in the car behind me yelling out his window, roasting me. All right. I tell you what. All right. We had Elijah Moore from Cleveland. All right. And he ended up getting .9 points. He didn't get us a full point.
Yeah, well, Cleveland's offense was terrible last week, including Jameis, and that's probably why he got the yank. So,
yep. All right. Here's luckily this is the last one on offense. All right, because there's a distinctive thing that's going on this week. A distinctive pattern here. All right, we got Juwan Johnson, of course, New Orleans tight end, 2.2 points.
Oh
man,
you Saints fans know what happened. Okay, that first half with sexy Jake Hayner was some of the worst quarterback play I've ever seen before in my life. Okay, sexy Jake Hayner need to take his behind to the UFL. Okay. But the second half, Spencer Rattler came in, the kids start throwing dimes, and the other tight end comes alive, Boston Morrow.
Oh yeah.
So I got to give you the plus, bro.
Yeah. Deservingly so. So yeah, I believe I'm going to be done with the flush for all the offensive positions I did terrible on last week. So, we had for team defense we had Cincinnati Bengals. They ended up getting 10 points, Dale. 10 points. That's right, baby. That's right. That feels like a good pickup there to me. Then we recommended defensive lineman George Karlaftis from Kansas City. 15 points from a defensive lineman, Dale. Dude, I'm happy to get 6 to 8 points out of a defensive lineman. 15? Yeah, boy.
Hey, that's the kind of things my guys did last week. I promise you, bro. Like, okay, I'm sick. All right.
Yeah.
I barely watched any football besides the Saints, and then I kind of turned on the Broncos game.
Yeah.
And like 5 seconds later, Nick Bonito gets an interception on a screen pass.
Oh,
returned it for a touchdown. And I'm like, yes.
that was your guy on your team.
That's my dude.
I love it. We in the linebacker position last week, we recommended Anthony Walker from Miami. He got 12.25 points, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I think a linebacker, anything over 10, man, is good.
Yeah, man.
I think 10, 10 plus is always good. And then last, this is a surprise list on the list here is Dane Belton, New York Giant guy. All right. That's safety. He ended up getting 24 points. Whoa. Dude, that's awesome. That is awesome, dude. Because
that is game changing.
That's quarterback points, baby.
Yeah.
Anytime one of your IDPs gets like 20 something points, you better win that game.
Mm-hmm.
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 All right. We're moving on, baby.
All right. Let's
Pick up
look
this week.
at some offensive pickups for the week here, Tim. Um, let's see. Jerome Ford. Oh, we didn't start with quarterbacks here, Tim. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Hey, look, these notes are messed up, Dale. I
Okay,
don't know why.
got you.
These interns you keep hiring.
I got
You
you.
know,
I got you.
if you look
All right,
down there,
quarterback here, Tim,
if
for
you look between
pickups.
tight ends and Colts right there, you'll see who we got for the week on the quarterbacks.
Okay, yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
So okay, definitely on this list. Do not pick up Jameis. Do
No.
not pick up Kirk Cousins.
Oh, I got one. It's Aaron Rodgers. It's down there, but under the tight ends on the notes. I just put in the wrong spot on the notes. The doc.
I got you.
Notes.
I got you.
All right, scroll down a little
I
bit.
got you.
Aaron Rodgers.
Right.
You probably got things in ginormous size, right? Because of them glasses.
Yeah, maybe.
You guys doing the notes. Are you at old people stage where you got to do the like big font on your phone yet?
No, not yet. Not yet. But
Okay.
I do it for the the podcast to zoom in for the the screen. That is.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All
So
right.
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers this week is our pickup.
Yes, 16 of 30, 289 yards, 3 touchdowns, finished as a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
Going up against the Rams this week.
Mm-hmm.
And they are allowing 19 points per game to the quarterback. So that sounds like a good place to go. Where are they playing this game at? Let me see that.
It's at the Jets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because
All
the slide tells you right there. So it's
I got you.
Jets.
Yeah. All right.
They're playing up the cold. So I'm sure Los Angeles ain't used to playing.
Yeah.
Is that that's a dome though, isn't it?
No. It's open air stadium.
Yeah.
Yes.
There we are. So, and he's available in 38% of leagues, where Stafford and Caleb Williams have a much less availability in other leagues. At Stafford at 56 and Caleb Williams at 65.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm expecting Rodgers.
Makes sense, man. Okay. Let's look at the running back, Jerome Ford from Cleveland here. League winning potential, Tim?
League winning potential, Dale. See, look, I'm all about it for you. All right, look at that smile on Dale's face. You see that? I don't see Dale smile that much.
Going down, Wayne.
Yeah. This could be a league winning. I'm that serious, man. Wayne is in our BS and Beer League, and he's got a monster team. So I'm sure Dale's going to be ready for him.
Yeah, so, going down, Wayne.
Yeah. Chubb has that season-ending foot injury that we talked about. But even with Chubb in week 15, he had Ford had 7 carries, 84 yards, a touchdown, and 2 catches for 20 yards. I'm sorry, this is week 15. That's this last week. And then he's got 2 great matchups in a row. Week 16, he's going against the Bengals.
Talk to me.
One of the league's worst defenses for the run.
Let's go.
All right. And then week 17, the Dolphins defense that struggled to stop the run after that. So this is a potential pickup here, man. If you haven't already got Jerome Ford, we got to get him right now. So,
oh yeah. Let's go, Jerome Ford. Counting on you, baby.
Dale, you got lucky. Alimony. Did you say alimony? All the money? Alimony?
Counting on you, man.
Oh, counting on you. Oh, okay. That's what I heard. Alimony for some reason.
Flashbacks here.
Wait, that's serious, Dale. Damn, girl.
Oh, goodness. Man. All right. Wide receivers. Jalen McMillan. Okay, this one hurts me, Tim.
Yeah.
All right. So now, don't get me wrong. I heard the pundit saying, hey, y'all need to go get Jalen McMillan from Tampa Bay. Everybody's hurt.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing his thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, every time I watch him, I see, ball getting caught by Shepard. Oh, it's
Mm-hmm.
ball by Shepard. Up, Cade Otton. Where is this Jalen McMillan? Everybody was talking about. I don't know. So, I was like, you know what? Forget these dudes talking. Whatever. I don't care about no.
Yeah.
Now I care about Jalen McMillan, Tim. Because
Now, is it
4 catches on 7 targets, 59 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. Week 14.
Week 15.
Yeah.
6, 75 yards and a touchdown. So, man, I wish I would have just went ahead and played him. It's just that I've played so many different wide receivers, and I've just been sitting there holding on to them. I'm looking at Wicks. I'm looking at Wan'Dale Robinson.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Kayshawn Booty. Bro, I got a long list of them.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I didn't want to add to the list, Tim. That's why I didn't do it.
You should always be picking up the guys I'm talking about on the show, Dale. You got one-on-one advice right here, man. Look at there. But we did talk about McMillan earlier in the season, I believe, because somebody was hurt. I think was it Godwin hurt back then too?
Yeah, Godwin got hurt early.
Yeah. So he was brought up earlier in the season, but yeah, dude, he's coming through now at the end of the season. But he's also, I was watching some clips on him. Then they were also saying that whenever you got a rookie wide receiver, you also got to be very flexible. This is a high upside flex play. So this shouldn't be a staple of our offense as far as we're making our fantasy football team. He's 100% an amazing flex to have because he can just go off. Boom.
Okay, so on your list here, Tim, there's another guy I want to ask you about.
Okay.
What's your feelings on Jalen Coker, the wide receiver out of Carolina, rookie?
Yeah.
Because this is one I decided, well, hell, I'm going to go ahead and do it.
You just liked his name?
Last week he did his thing. He caught a touchdown. I think he got like 70 yards or something like that. It was another guy that was out there that the pundits were saying to get. And I was like, why?
Yep.
Why? He's not doing nothing. And then he did something. And so I couldn't got him.
Now you're dreading not having him because
I got him now. I got him. I use the waiver claim because again I'm desperate.
Yeah. Well, he's got a bad matchup this week.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Definitely not starting.
But the next two weeks, it was 17 and 18. He's got great matchups. So he's right now this week he's ranked 54 and 9.8 points. But I mean Carolina, man, it's still Carolina to me, dude. I don't trust him.
Absolutely.
Just yet. Is he?
It's Carolina.
Is he going to make it to be a keeper on your team when we cut the rosters down?
That's
I don't
a good
know,
question.
dude. I don't know. I don't think he
That's
will.
a good question.
So,
but he finished as the wide receiver 8 this week, this past week at least, versus Dallas, which is how he just totally shot up on my radar. But looking at his previous games, before this game, like he didn't play really at all until before the bye week. Now, I don't know if this was due to injury, due to the fact that he's a rookie. I don't know what the situation was.
Yeah.
But the game before the bye week, he played against the Giants and got 8 targets. So these are 2 games where he played where he got at least 6 targets.
Yeah, I'm looking at him right now. He's he didn't play at all the first 3 weeks, and then week 4 through 10, he did show 1 target, 4, 3, 1, 6, 3, 8. Looks like they were trying to work him into the offense, but they set him during the bye week, and after the bye week, they set him for 3 weeks.
Right.
All of a sudden, now he's got 6 targets for 110 yards. Man, maybe they fixed something and they decided to start playing him, dude.
And maybe this is the whole thing of like, you know what, we suck. Let's get the young guys out there. Let's see what they can do. that could be what's going on too. Because I'm
Yeah.
not again. I didn't watch all the games this week because
Yeah, I got you. It could
but
it could have been script dependent though. Sometimes there's that one game where that one guy's got that feeling that they got that piece that you want. Thielen still had 7 targets in last week's game.
Yeah.
He just wasn't the out guy. So
okay.
I picked up David Moore in the BSN Beer League.
Yeah. I saw that. So tell me what's up with that, because that's somebody else I didn't really hear nothing about.
Well, that was just me clearing off my dead weight and grabbing up guys that had a little bit more potential. So if David Moore would have went off when last week like Coker did, I'd feel like a genius.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But yeah, I was just trying to get my bench guys a little bit better slowly.
Okay.
Give them some kind of opportunity. Sometimes, just like you're talking about here with Coker, sometimes in this range when you got those extra little bench spots. In Dynasty, we have a huge bench compared to like redraft leagues. Right. But you want to get rid of some of those guys that you don't count as keepers, but you want to push the other teams that are going to be in the playoffs down even more. So you give them the worst options. You go out there, drop the guys that are ranked worse than your guys, and then pick up extras. So
I always figure you got like some kind of news or something that I just don't know about yet.
Oh no, it's straight up just like following my lists, man, and getting the pieces together and then data. I mean, I don't have as many feelings about the things that you do. So we're two opposite sides of the spectrum on the how do we play fantasy football, and somebody on Carolina's got to eat. Somebody's gonna have to eat. It's been Thielen, and it was Thielen, and then Thielen came back, and so now
I know Leggett was the high draft pick at wide receiver for them.
Yeah. But I heard bad things about him though. They were talking about him being a bust this year. Let me look what he's got.
No, the last thing I heard about him, he eat raccoon and squirrel and whatever. He country as hell.
Oh, really? Really? That's country.
Dude,
that's country.
Dude country as hell, boy. He got that twang.
Not my style. Not my style. Did you see? Oh, speaking of country as hell, did you see the Jerry Jones quote? How his grandmother used to cook squirrel for him, and he still loves eating it now.
Yeah, there you go.
Squirrel, like squirrel, dude. Like you're a billionaire. Like, give me that squirrel. Like, look, dude, give me some chicken. Give me some fried chicken. I'm fine, dude. So I was looking real quick at let's see here, Xavier Leggett and Coker. All right. So it looks to me, just looking at their targets and the shift. Oh no, there's not a big shift, but when Leggett's not getting the targets, Coker's getting those targets.
Okay.
The weeks that Leggett is down on targets, Coker is up on targets.
Okay.
The exact weeks. It's kind of crazy how they're both lining up with each other like this. So, but it is what it is. Yeah.
Wow. So I'm gonna have to make a decision at the end of the year then.
Yeah.
Figure out if I'm actually gonna be holding on to this guy or not, for potential purposes. So okay.
Well, you got a good team though. You're in the playoffs. So you're probably going to drop him.
That's what that means, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're in the playoffs. You got a good team. Yeah.
You're better than Ann's team.
All right, let's move to tight end.
All right.
The featured tight end, Britton Strange from Jacksonville.
I ain't never heard of this dude.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
But hey, Evan Ingram is out for the rest of the season, probably.
Yep.
So this dude got 11 catches on 12 targets for 73 yards.
12 targets.
You know his name. Now you know, okay?
12 targets, Dale.
Give me 12. That Strange.
Damn. Dale's going for the Strange. Look, dude. 12 targets for a tight end, man. I don't care. That's money.
Yes, indeed.
That's money. 11 catches. That's how many? That's 5.5 points on half PPR right by itself.
Yeah.
He seems to be going pretty well with Mac Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
So
and
there we
week
go.
16 against the Raiders seems like a good matchup too. So
Yeah, absolutely. So
yeah.
again, tight end wasteland. Get you some strange out there, man. Get you some.
Hey, have you? The other name on this list is he's not on our pickup of the week, but he's the Chargers that Stone Smart. That's a name. That's his actual
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Stone Smart.
Mm-hmm.
And who's their normal tight end? I think I heard something about him being hurt.
Uh,
Will
Dig
Disley?
Disley. There we go.
Was it Will Disley? Yeah. I think I heard something about Will Disley being hurt, and
Yeah. Yeah.
that's why Stone Smart's on this list. So
Yep. Good call there, Tim.
yeah, we're getting there.
Good call.
All right.
All right. The defense. We definitely need some defensive pickups during the playoffs here.
Mhm.
And looking at the Indianapolis Colts, 15% rostered.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bo Nix. Let's
He
see.
intercepted. They
He got intercepted 3 times.
intercepted Bo Nix 3 times and sacked him once.
Oh,
That's
okay.
Yeah. See, you don't have. I know when I'm going to start making you clean your glasses off before the show so you can see things a little better. All right. I mean, I could tell sometimes Dale's like, I can't see that. I'm like, wipe your glasses off, dude. They're dirty. Why you got fingerprints on your glasses, Dale?
So I mentioned briefly mentioned this. We were talking earlier about quarterbacks, and I was talking about maybe picking up Cooper Rush at quarterback instead of going with Herbert.
Mhm.
Herbert's been down. He was scoring less than 20 points past 3-4 weeks. Stroud, same deal.
Mhm.
And I saw last week that the Tennessee backup quarterback, Mason Rudolph, had a pretty decent game. And the matchup against Indianapolis is not a terrible matchup for quarterbacks, Tim.
Okay.
And this was the question I was going to end up bringing up to you.
Yeah.
Would you consider Mason Rudolph over Herbert? I understand the rankings and stuff like that. They're not going to be side by side in rankings. But
no.
Considering what happened last week and the historical performance of Justin Herbert, I mean, would you look at
dude?
Mason Rudolph here in the playoffs?
Herbert does have an ankle injury right now.
Yes.
So it does make him more mobile. So look, man, less mobile. Now, Denver is a bad matchup again this week. So, but I would not go with Mason Rudolph. I got Indiana being, let's see here, the 10th best defense for quarterbacks to go against. Okay. And then Rudolph in the championship, he's going against the best matchup is Jacksonville, and he has them in the championship. Okay. So, that might be a conversation we have a little deeper next week too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, dudes, if I'm streaming and my choice is between Herbert and Mason Rudolph, I'm still going to go Herbert, even with the bad matchup.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I'm hurting your feelings. I know. I didn't mean to Herbert your feelings.
Look, Tim, but I got to shoot for the stars here. That's all I have a win. Okay.
So hey, if you make it into the championship with me, all right, in one of those leagues, we're gonna have a little party, a little shindig or something. We gotta, we're gonna have to like watch a game together next week or something. You have to come out. All right. I'm gonna get you out of the house, but we ain't gonna Taco Bell. I'll probably be like B-dubs or something.
Yeah, it's not gonna be Taco Bell. That's damn sure.
We'll do some wings. do some wings.
All right, the defensive line IDP. Looking at Nolan Smith Jr. from Philadelphia, with Brandon Graham going down with the season-ending injury in week 12. His snap share has been going up 81%. It's been 73%, 95% since week 12.
Yeah.
He's been producing
Yeah.
with was it
Three-
3 tackles, 3
three
solo, 5
three-
assisted, 1 sack?
Dude, we're 2 weeks away from the end of the season. You got that stat down. There's solo tackles, assisted tackles, and sacks. I love you. You're so good. You finally got it. You're such a big boy now, Dale. This is the first week, man. I've been working on this stat line with you for 16 weeks. Dear Jesus, man. Look, this is why you're that person just stack stuff on top of the trash can, Dale. You are. And then I'm over here like, what the hell are we doing? The trash is full and you're stacking more stuff on it. Take the trash out. Oh gosh. You got me all I was telling myself when I wrote that down, I was like, Dale's he's not gonna know this. I'm gonna have to help him out. I'm gonna have to help him out. And then you got me. All right. I'm sorry I doubted you, my friend.
That's right.
It's only been 16 weeks. Who cares?
It's terrible. It's terrible.
3 solo tackles, 5 assisted tackles, 1 sack, and then he had 3 solo tackles, 1 assisted tackle, and 1 sack in 2 of those games last.
Oh man. All right, but I'm gonna say though about this one. Listen, the Saints played the Commanders last week, and we had a sack party.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Jaden was holding on to the ball a little bit, trying to make some stuff happen and all that kind of stuff. He did make some stuff happen too. Like he like escaped and like fumbled the ball and all this stuff, and then threw a touchdown. The crap was amazing. So, but that just lets you know there are chances to be had. And so Nolan Smith coming off the edge, that could be a good benefit right there. So yeah, definitely look at him.
And I had y'all's guy Demario Davis on the bench last week.
Oh yeah, how did he do?
At 24 something points, bro.
Ooh,
dude, let me look. He had a lot of points last week, man.
Okay.
In the Little Rock League, and I had him on the bench, but I mean, my other linebackers did pretty good. They all did 15 points or better.
Yeah.
But I was like still depressed on. Where's it? Oh, wrong league.
Well, you kind of dwell on the ones that you missed out on. That's the ones that got away.
Yeah,
that's how it happens.
That's it. So yeah, Demario Davis did. He got 25.25 points, 9 solo tackles, and 1 sack. Mm-hmm. So it's a monstrous week.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we gotta go ahead.
So yeah, that Commanders matchup could be pretty nice for Philadelphia's defensive line.
Nice. Next up, Dale, linebackers.
Linebacker.
We got it.
Dre Greenlaw,
Arkansas guy.
Yeah.
Backs.
Yes. And then this also comes with a story here.
All right.
But yeah, so Dre Greenlaw got injured, tore his Achilles in the Super Bowl, actually just running onto the field.
Yes.
That was insane, bro.
He was like 10 feet getting on the field just for switching up plays or something.
Yes.
And just 3 steps, boom, rolling in the dirt.
Terrible. But so he comes back and he plays a bunch of snaps in the first half, but they rested him the second half because he said he felt some tightness in his knee. So there's a risk he could be limited this week. Maybe they'll put him on a definite pitch count or something like that. But one of the issues to come out of that game, the 49ers wanted to send in linebacker Devondre Campbell, who had been starting just about the entire season until Dre Greenlaw came back. Well, apparently dude was in his feelings, because when they told him to go in, he was like, nah, I don't feel like it.
Dude. Yeah. He's a Green Bay guy, by the way. He left Green Bay.
Yeah.
So
they're talking about working with the league to suspend him so that way they don't have to cut him, so that way he can just sign with another team.
Yeah. They they did suspend him for 3 games.
Okay.
San Francisco did suspend him for the rest of the regular season.
Okay.
So, but I mean, you heard all the people in the locker room talking about him leaving?
No.
He was on a 1-year deal too.
Okay, yeah.
He was a free agent on a 1-year deal,
Mm-hmm.
and he came there knowing that he was going to replace Greenlaw. When Greenlaw got healthy, Greenlaw's a Pro Bowl, like he's one of the top linebackers in the league, and Devondre Campbell's pretty damn good, but he's not like that level tier,
He's not a different picker like that, yeah.
Not that level, and that's why we let him go. But like Devondre Campbell's still good. He's still a really good linebacker.
Yeah.
And anyway, you signed a 1-year deal knowing that dude's hurt, and that's most likely going to be his spot when he comes back. What did you expect?
Yeah. We got to be professional, man. Get out your feelings, dog. You know what it is, man, when they brought you in here, man. So, yeah.
This is my thinking all the time, right? What if San Francisco goes on, makes the playoffs, and then wins a ring, and you don't get nothing?
You don't get nothing for sure.
You ain't getting paid the last 3 games of the season. You ain't getting no ring.
It's that transfer portal mentality, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But we got D Winters, which is another linebacker, was the other injury in that same game. He was having neck issues, and that's why they needed Devondre Campbell to go back in.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And so like that D Winters ended up having to play or something. And so like, this just doesn't look good for Devondre Campbell. His career's probably done.
It's nobody's going to probably pick him up after that. That's the deal.
Yeah.
So we got a question here from Jared. Bo Nix, Kyler Murray, Richardson, which 2 does he start? I'm just going to say Bo Nix and Kyler Murray, not looking at anything.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Not looking at none of it. Yeah, I'm going Kyler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Kyler's about 3 points above Bo Nix. So Anthony Richardson and Bo Nix about the same. So, yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Thanks, Jared. Thanks for asking.
All right. Let's talk about DB and safety. Dane Belton from the Giants is the featured guy here.
Mm-hmm.
He week 15, he had 7 assisted, 8 solo, 1 sack against the Ravens.
You almost had it. It's a 7 solo, 8 assisted, 1 sack. You did so well. Just to drop off again, Dale.
There we go.
You ain't one of us.
He was productive. How about that?
You just act like a fantasy guy.
That guy was productive. He played over 40% of his snaps in the box, and he gets to go up against the Falcons in Week 16, who are going to be starting the rookie quarterback.
Even better.
So yeah,
love it.
Yeah, let's get him.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dane Belton as your DB there. And that is the beer flight for this week. So now, Tim, we need to start picking some games, picking some props.
All right.
And now let's look at this week's matchup.
All right. It is week 16. We should look at our pick'em first. Let me get a quick refresh. Make sure we got the up-to-date data going on here. So, and then the pick'em this week leading at the top, who that 603 with 115, followed by Boo Bear Wins with 114. And where's my notebook? 112. So scrolling down, I am at number 7 with 109. We're tied with Crime They Curtain and Blood, Sweat, and Beers. Let's see. Barbecue Care Package 106 and the Villain Jake at 103. So, yep. And Tim just sucks.
Way there, down there, somewhere. Down in there. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it.
So, all right, man. Let's look at some of these games. We've got Denver going to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. The Chargers are a 2.5-point favorite. The total for the game is 42 points. And the best prop bets for the Thursday night game. Let's start off with tight end Stone Smart that we just brought up. 37.5 receiving yards is the prop, and he is projected for 24. Justin Herbert, 224.5 passing yards. He is projected for 235. Gus Edwards, 33.5 rushing yards, projected for 43.
Wow.
So I like the Stone Smart over.
Okay.
I'm just gonna bet that over.
You're gonna bet that over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would take Gus Edwards over the 33.5 rushing yards as well.
Wow. Okay. All right. But no Justin Herbert.
I'm not touching that.
You're not touching. Yeah. Where did he Herbert you? I'm definitely on the Gus Edwards over bet here. I don't think that Stone Smart's only going to have 24 yards though. I don't think he's. I think the under might hit on Stone Smart though. 37.5 under. So
that's like 2 catches down the seam, 15 yards apiece.
I know.
It's easy.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll
All
see.
right. Actually, let me go picking my games right now before I forget and be sitting at the bottom like Tim. Don't want to do that,
Look, I ain't filled that thing out in 3 weeks.
Exactly. That's why he's sitting at the bottom there, Tim.
Yeah.
You got to make the picks to win.
There ain't no money in the pot. All right, like I'll take some ridicule on the show from you, So ain't no money in the pot.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Let's pick this game. Denver at Los Angeles Chargers. Los Angeles Chargers, the 2.5-point favorite. Who you got?
Man, dude, I'm going Denver though, man. They've been looking pretty good. Okay. I'm thinking Denver 2.5 plus 2.5 over here.
Yeah, I'm torn between this game here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the home team. Give me the Chargers minus the 2.5, and let's see, maybe they can pull out a field goal win. How about that?
Right.
Definitely the division game, though. I expect it to be a low scoring game, and that's the problem with division games. Sometimes they can be low scoring games because they know each other. So, all right, Tampa Bay at Dallas. The Bucs are a 4-point road favorite, and the total for this game is 48.5 points. So the props, Cooper Rush, 215.5 passing yards. He is projected for 236. Baker Mayfield at 247.5 passing yards, projected for 260. Bucky Irving, 72.5 rushing yards, projected for 60. For this game, I'm definitely taking Cooper Rush over.
Yeah.
Definitely taking that.
I'm down for the Baker over.
Actually, yeah, I'm down for the Baker opening too. So yeah. Let's do the over for both of the quarterbacks here. I'm not touching that Bucky Irving one though.
I'm not touching Bucky Irving. Yeah. I'm with you on the 2 overs for both the quarterbacks here. This is pretty good numbers right there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So let's pick this game. Tampa Bay 4-point favorite at Dallas. Ooh.
Yeah. It's the 4 points, dude.
It's the 4 points, bro. It's a really good line.
You know Tampa Bay's going to win this.
Right.
It's the 4 points that gets you.
Right.
I'm going with it. I'm going with Tampa Bay -4. So, yeah.
All right. Give me Tampa Bay -4, Tim.
Yeah. I talked him into it. I knew it. Yeah, dude. All right. Hey, sometimes you got to do it.
Tampa Bay -4. Everybody drink up. Oh, man. I don't feel great about that, but I wouldn't feel good about it either way. So,
well, here's the difference.
All right.
Look.
And the Monday night matchup of the week, possibly the last Monday night football game for the Saints in a long time.
Dang.
Y'all enjoy this one, okay?
That's a nasty spread, Dale.
Yeah.
God.
So,
yeah.
The Saints going to Green Bay in the freaking cold at night. Green Bay is a 14-point favorite. Total for this game is 42 points. Jordan Love, his prop is 224.5 passing yards. He's projected for 243.5. Let's see. Josh Jacobs, 84.5 rushing yards, projected for 91. Christian Watson, 52.5 receiving yards, projected for 47. And MVS, 37.5 receiving yards, projected for 41. Give me the over MVS.
All right.
Now.
Yeah. Look, I had to pull in a fourth one so that your guys would be here. I didn't want to be like looking biased and crap. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first time I pulled in 4 of them. So, yeah.
The rush total for Josh Jacobs is a little bit high, but they've been running the ball a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the over for that.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I'm playing.
What's the weather look like though, by the way? Is it gonna be snowing? I'm with you on Josh Jacobs and MVS, by the way. This is kind of an MVS revenge game of some sort, you know?
It just says 32 and cloudy. So.
All right, so no snow or nothing crazy. It's just going to be 32 degrees.
It's going to be cold at night.
Yeah, yeah. So MVS is probably, I mean, he's used to it. He played with us for a while.
Yeah. He's fine. He's fine. It's everybody else. It's going to be the problem. So yeah. That's the ones I'm taking. And for this game,
look, dude, 14 points is a huge spread, dude.
But it's at home. It's in the cold.
I know. Like I'm extremely tempted to pick New Orleans right here plus 14 to get that many extra points. Personally, I'm leery of betting for Green Bay with minus 14 on the line. That just
Give me Green Bay minus the 14.
I'm going Saints plus 14, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I don't know, man. I don't think we're going to score that much. I mean,
Okay. Let's see. We got a question here from CJ. Juwan Jennings or Jerome Ford at the flex in the PPR. Not looking at anything. I'm gonna say let's go with Ford. I just think he's gonna have more work guaranteed work at least, because they're not going to want to pass the ball.
I got them both pretty close together, and I'm just kind of leaning to Ford right now. He's got the better matchup too.
Mhm.
They're about half a point difference between the two of them in favor of Jennings, but I'm still leaning Ford because it's a better matchup against Cincinnati, and he's driving a Ford like old Dale. Dale drives a Ford.
He follows up with another question. Bench one, Shakir, Cup, Judy, or Brian Thomas Jr. I'm benching Judy.
Yeah.
Although, man, Cup has put up like 2 zeros in recent weeks.
Yeah. Yes. Who's BTJ again?
Brian Thomas Jr.
Oh, right. Yeah. Cup has been looking nasty lately. But let's see, what do we got her?
So that's not as easy as you could just think. Like Cup deserves some consideration to get benched.
Because I got him ranked second out of this list here, and I got Judy ranked last. Plus with the quarterback switch, I'm gonna lean Judy. So I got Shakur, Brian Thomas, and Cup. It's scary starting Cup though.
So yeah, I played Cup last week. That's how I remember. He got a 0 last week. 3 targets.
Would you rather go with that other quarterback though? Who's that rookie? Who's Cleveland's quarterback again?
No. Dorian Thompson-Robertson. No.
Yeah.
I've seen the passing game with anybody besides Jameis Winston.
So it's really Judy or Cup, man. You still going Judy?
I'm benching Judy. Yeah.
All right, you still benching Judy. All right.
Still benching Judy.
All right. I am too. Oh man.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta live in the danger zone, Dale.
Who has the highest ceiling in that scenario?
Cup?
I think Cup still has the highest ceiling because of DTR. Now, if this Jameis Winston starting, I'm starting Judy. It's not even close at that point.
Yeah, true. I'm with you. Do you think Jameis will come in halfway through the game though?
It's possible. Yes. Now, I say this just being a Saints fan. We did this last week. We started Sexy Jake Hayner, and he went like 4 of whatever for like 50 or 45 yards, bro. It was abysmal. Okay.
Yeah.
He set offense back years. Okay. So the coach pulled him at halftime. You can see him like going over to him, hugging him on his back. Sorry, kid. We got to go with the kid.
Going with the other kid.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, man. Look, coaches understand. Look, your job is on the line. You got to make the right decisions. So you can't be afraid to pull a plug, man. So all right. Well, appreciate everybody chiming in, questions and everything like that. And we do appreciate you guys for joining us this whole football season and everything. And we do wish you guys luck in the playoffs, unless you're playing me.
You could see a scenario where Tim and Dale play for third place if we lose this week. Or if we both win, you could see us playing for a championship in the 2 leagues we're playing in. So
also possible.
We'll see what happens.
Possible.
Yeah.
Yep. But I'm most likely going to be playing in a third place game for some reason.
You've been playing this crap all year, man. Like, over those sucks. I get no running backs. If I had
it's why I can't get better, bro, because I'm not bad enough.
If I had 15 cents every time you said I got no running backs, I'd go to Taco Bell with it.
And just for that, Tim.
I hate you guys so very, very much.
That's it. You definitely deserve that one today. All right. We will join y'all again next week. We out.
Remember to follow us on social media at BSN Beer Media. Also, smash the like button on YouTube and share with friends.